In this video, I'm going to show you how to use pencil to make precise sections in Photoshop. Hey guys, my name is Colby and you're watching Colby TV. In this specific video, you're going to learn simple ways to use pencil. Pencil is actually one of the most efficient and accurate ways to make sections in Photoshop. I'm going to talk about the basics of pencil and a real-time example. So, without any further ado, let's get straight into this. So here we have a blank document. The very first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna select the pencil from the toolbar right here, or you can press P as a shortcut. So the very first thing that I'm gonna do is you're gonna create a point. So that's gonna be your base point, your initial point where your section is gonna start. And then if you click right here, it's gonna create a straight line, and you can keep going on with your selection. But that's not what we're looking for. What we are looking for instead, we want to make some of the smooth curves. And how we can do this, if you hold your click and then drag this pointer, it's going to create some sort of curve. I'm going to explain you how this whole thing is actually working. So if you'll see the point right here and just see the line right here, this is actually referencing the direction of this curvature right here. So the line was like initially like that way. So if I can hold Alt and then just click and drag to just move it anywhere I want. And then the line was initially like that way because there was no line, there's no curve right here. And if I started to add a bit of line, it's gonna start to add a bit of curvature, if you guys can see. And if I extend this, the curvature is actually extending. So it's kind of like a tangent to the circle, and it's more like you can say like a handle that is attached to this line, and wherever I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna move it, it's gonna go with it. So it's attached right here. So if I take it right here, it's gonna just pull it out. That's how it working. So the whole thing is actually same for the next line as well, but the only difference is this line is referencing the direction of the curvature of the next point. So if, let's say if I click on next point right here, the direction is gonna be something like that way. Okay, and then if I click right here, curvature is gonna be something like that way. Okay. And this is how the whole thing works. The only shortcuts that I want to tell you, you can hold Alt and you can move the slider anytime that you want to adjust the curves. And if, let's say, if you keep going like that way, you can edit those points as well. If you hold on Control and then you click on that specific point, so you can just move it around, and like that one as well. And one thing as well, if you, let's say if you click right here, but you mean to click right here, but you just done something wrong. So what you can do, instead of going Control Z, you can hold on space and you can move it anywhere. So it's just simple. So these are the few of the basics of the pencil. Now I'm gonna get into a real-time example. Okay, so here we go. We got a photo of a coffee cup placed on a table. What we're gonna need to do is we need to mask this whole thing out. So first off, we need to select the pencil from the toolbar, and then you can start from any initial point. You can start right here, you can start right here, you can start right here. It doesn't really matter. So I'm just gonna start right here, and you're gonna make sure it's probably in the edge of the surface. And then once you do that, you gotta select the next point. It can be here, it can be here, but I'm just choose it randomly, and just gonna select this one. And then try to match this shape with the curve right here. And don't worry about the handles because we're gonna fix them later. Okay. Okay, there you go. I think we're done. Once you do that, don't release the click. Just keep holding click and hold the Alt key so you can have the control of this handle as well. We don't need to disturb the handle at the back. We just need to disturb this one. So the curve is actually changing. The next point is probably gonna go up. So we're gonna make this in the up direction. And then we're gonna go into this point. And then I'm gonna choose this point randomly. Trying to match the curve with the shape. Once I got successful, I can choose the handle should be fine here. I think it's need to get a little down. There you go. Okay, so the handle is already in the perfect direction because we are actually going in this direction. So the curve is already going to go in this way. So it's totally fine. We don't need to disturb that one. There you go, pretty sick. And then now we have to make the handle a bit smaller, because if I leave it right here, the curve is gonna be like a little bit pull out. So it's gonna go like this way. So I can just make it a bit shorter to match it with the surface. And then I'm gonna choose this point randomly. And it's not fitting in. So what I can do is I can hold my space key and then just put the point where I want it to put. And then I can match it with the shape. There you go, pretty sick. Okay, there you go. We don't really need to disturb the handles now anymore because we are in the right direction. We just gotta disturb them, and most of the time the direction and the curvature is changing. Okay, so now I have to make the handle a bit smaller because the curve is actually gonna pull out if I make it that long. There you go. There you go, pretty sick. And you have the option right here to mask the selection if I click right here. So just click it and you have the mask selection. Or you can make it into a selection right here by clicking the section and then new section and then hit OK. But I need to get rid of this part, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select this one, the same as we did previously with pencil. Selection and subtract from selection. There you go, hit OK. And then if you go and just click this little icon over here, it's actually going to mask it out. So you can move it anywhere you want. You can place it anywhere you want. So that's it for today's video. If you have any questions and unsure about anything, you can ask me in the comment section. I'll make sure I'll respond to you. If this video helped you, you can support the channel by liking and subscribing. It's free. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye then.